Good morning. This is Anka Metcalf with TradeOutLoud.com. Welcome to our pre-market game plan for the major futures indices, gold and oil for today, Tuesday, October 31st. It is 8:13 a.m. Eastern Time. And happy Halloween. We're going to begin the market analysis with the mini Dow Industrial Average. So let's take a look at what happened in yesterday's trading session. We did have a high set at 374 and we did have a low at 275. The overnight trading session tested this prior low coming into the 200 moving average at 269 level, from which it bounced, pulled back, and then ignited back again. So this is conducive for another move to the upside. There is a lot of resistance, however, here at 334 level from and that is from Friday's trading session. So if we manage to break above the 332 level, we may continue higher to 250 to 60 to 380, 400, 425, and 450 for the targets. So keep in mind, as long as the support level is going to hold here at 313 and 315, 16 area. So this is the cushion area. As long as this stop is as long as this risk is going to hold here, we could even, the more it consolidates here, we can try to get this at the bottom of the range at 313, and then the price may move higher in the target areas that I have mentioned above. But keep in mind, we do have overhead resistance here. The confirmation for a possible long may come in over 335 levels. So as of right now, things are still consolidating right here, and the daily chart actually looks a little overextended and looks like it really wants to pull in even more. So keep in mind that we do have an alert. We will monitor price action. We're looking for a steeper pullback for our swing, and we're looking for a swing buy at 23,200 area if that should happen. So keep in mind that we are pretty sideways, pretty sloppy right now. The Dow is up 28 points on the day. We could see it right here, but it's hovering right now into this area past support level, current resistance level for price right here at 30.31. All right, let's take a look at the mini S&P 500, and the mini S&P 500 a little stronger pattern-wise in terms that it is not hovering over this support level at 2570. So it is establishing solid support at 70.71. It is trying to push higher towards 75.78 area, and 80 is the all-time high right here, 80 at 80.75. We're looking for projected targets to the upside, like I've mentioned, into the 76, 80 area, also 83 area, and continuing higher to the 90 area. Let's take a look at the mini Dow. So shorting is not an option yet. Mini Dow, super strong, bounced off this resistance level. It was very strong, actually. I've watched it beginning to trade at 6 o'clock Eastern, and it was very, very strong into the 8 o'clock, basing very bullishly. Very good pattern for the overnight traders. Coming into this resistance at 50. This is one of the target areas. 51.5 is the all-time high, and it does have projected targets to the upside into 62.74, 6300, 63.29, and there is another target set at 63.74. So it is conducive for another move higher. Obviously, right now it's a little extended. We're looking for pullbacks into possibly into this 30 area, into the 62.30 area. It's not that far away. For the day, the mini NASDAQ is up 23 points, 0.37% on the day. So it has reached this area of resistance. So let's see if we're going to get a pullback. It's actually one of my favorite trades today, but only if it pulls back to the 30 area. We definitely need a pullback into this area, or at least into 35. 30 to 35, this is the area that I would like to leg in. Let's take a look at the Russell, because yesterday the Russell was very, very weak. It rotated very, very nicely off this double bottom at 1483. Yesterday set a low right here. We do have another low at 1481. Now keep in mind the Russell has been strengthening in the overnight trading session. However, now is trading into this cluster that it has been trading before on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So it has a lot of overhead resistance from this whole chop box to the left hand side. So a pullback into the 94, 95 area may be viable with targets into the 15, actually 1499, 15, 1501, 1505, 1507, and back into the 1509. Keep in mind we're taking a look at Russell for a potential swing trade over 1511-ish area. So that is what we're monitoring right now. Let's take a look at oil. And oil this morning is very, very neutral, as you could see here. Now keep in mind today is Tuesday. API oil inventory numbers are coming at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. We haven't traded these inventory numbers in a very long time. The market has not been reacting much to these inventory numbers, even at Wednesdays at 10:30 at the EIA. So far support we have at $54, actually $53.94, and we have resistance. It is basing very, very bullishly right here. It looks like it really wants to continue higher. As of right now, we're neutral towards bullish on oil. Hope that helps. And 54.46 is the high. It also will represent the next target area. And as we have mentioned in prior trading sessions, the targets are still 55 and 55, 55.10 and 55.20. These are the targets for oil. Let's take a look at gold. Gold is pulling in this morning. It's down 2.7 points, and it has reached this area of resistance at 80. It is going to show the daily chart. We're watching gold for a possible swing. The area that we're watching is 85. As we've mentioned in yesterday's trading session, we would like the price to continue straight up, pull back, and then rally to targets that we see are 1300 and 1300, 1302, and then the next target 1307. This is a possible longer term swing. 1316 and 1320. These are the targets that we see moving forward. So let's go back to the early chart. We're establishing support right here into this prior resistance area. So we're establishing support right here. It seems to be pivoting. Now, in order for this pivot to be valid, we need the price to trade above 76.5 level, and then pull back to 76, and then we can actually consider it for a day trade. So we will keep gold on watch as well for today. So keep it in mind, the larger picture is the breakout over 78. I was actually looking at it. It was very late last night, and it was really holding this range right here. And the reality is that I really wanted a break over 80 area with a stop under 75, but the morning came 6 a.m. We got a flush bar to the downside, possibly a shakeout. So this is going to be the key level here, 1275. If the price is going to go to 1275.80.8, we can possibly see a rotation back to the downside to the 72, 70, 68, and back into the 66. Or we can power up to 78, push a little farther into the 1280 back again. But in this case, in order to limit our risk, we need to see the pop and then the pullback for the pop, possibly the price setting into this 200 moving average or this 20-period moving average. Thanks so much, and I'll see you for more trading ideas in the private Twitter feed. Happy Halloween, and see you tomorrow.